Alright, so what we're going to be doing tonight is just completing this chart, this Hangul practice chart. I should go in a little bit closer for you. There we go. So what you can see on this chart is that we've got all of the 14 consonants across the top. We've got all 10 vowels down the side. Some of you may already be aware that there's a little bit more to the alphabet. This is the basic essentials, but there are also diphthongs. Diphthongs are combinations of vowels that create different sounds. There are also double consonants. And this practice chart, which is just meant to be an initial way to start practicing your writing and your decoding as you're learning to read and sound out Korean. This is just a bare beginning. In this, we are going to form some syllable combinations, but only 2-letter syllables. So let's start by going across the top here. And I want to encourage you to watch stroke order as I go. Here's what you want to remember about stroke order. Stroke order is very important. Even if a letter is written so that it looks exactly right, if you didn't write it in the right order with the right number of strokes, then it's not right, no matter how good it looks. Stroke order flows from left to right and from top to bottom, in essence moving diagonally as we go. So like when we start with this kyok here, which is the name of the letter, makes a g, k sound. We're going to go over and down. 1 stroke. Nien, down and over, 1 stroke. Tigut, 1. Pick up the pen, go back to the start, down and over, 2 strokes. Ril, over and down, pick it up, straight across, left to right, back to that point, down and over. Mium, down, over and down, over, 3 strokes. Biup, hana, dul, set, net, shiat. Down 1, down 2. Ian. A little bit of a hat up at the top. 1 stroke. Here. Now, I want you to notice that the printed form of this, which notice looks fairly symmetrical. It's a little different than the handwritten form. In the handwritten form, we're going to do this in 2 strokes. Over and down. And then picking up right about here and coming down. Chit. Do the little hat first. So again, working from top to bottom, from left to right. So we did this little hat first right here. And then over and down, just like we did on Chit. And over. Kyok. Over and down, pick it up, go over. Straight across, down and over, 3 strokes. Straight across, 2, 3, 4 strokes. 1 stroke for the hat. Across. Same way just like we did the Ian. Alright, so now we've got all of our consonants written by themselves across the top. Now we need to go down with our vowels. I want to make sure that I'm monitoring the chat here. Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and we don't need an ad. By the way, let me know if the jazz is bothering you. I really wish I could just play some K-pop here behind, but they would tell me that doesn't work well for me. All right, down and over. I need to switch pens here. Try this one. There we go. So again, just to darken this line. So this was one stroke down, one stroke over. One stroke down, 2, 3 strokes. Ya. O. Ya. O. Yo. U. U. E. Now we can start doing our combinations. We're going to take one consonant and one vowel for each. So let's go across the top row here with the ah sound with each of the consonants. Ka. Na. Da. Oops, I picked it up. I messed that one up. Ra. Ma. Ba. Sa. Ah. Ja. Cha. Ka. Ta. Pa. Ha. Now, I want to highlight something here, which I will literally highlight. So what I'm going to highlight the aspirated consonants. The aspirated consonants start right here. So the aspirated consonants kind of have partners. Most of them do. So, for example, and to really understand aspirated consonants, I want you to do this. So we're going to say first this one. We're going to say it with the ah sound. So I want you to put your hand in front of your mouth and say ja. Ja. Shouldn't really feel anything on your hand there. Then I want you to keep your hand there and say this one. Cha. Cha. You should feel a puff of air. So that difference, ja, no puff of air, cha, puff of air. You'll notice that puff of air is there with all of these. So we have a ja and a cha, ga and ka, da and ta, ba and pa, and ha. I said almost all of them have a partner, a buddy back there. I guess you could almost say that here, and maybe I'm just discovering something here for myself live in front of you, but I guess you could say that it's the aspirated form of ah. Ah, ha. Ah, ha. Yeah, I would go with that. Okay, so these are aspirated consonants. Now, let's go down with our vowels using kyok. Ka is our first one. Kya. Ga. Kyo. I want you to note that the shape of the letters change a little bit depending on whether it's a vertical or a horizontal vowel arrangement. By the way, I meant to get on here so I could monitor comments better, and then I got distracted and never did it. Okay, so watch the shape change. We're going to flatten it a little bit. Go. Kyo. Ku. Kyu. G. Gi. Nya. No. Nyo. No. Nyo. Nu. New. N. Ni. Da. Dia. Do. Dio. Do. Dio. By the way, my handwriting is not in any way meant to be a perfect example. This is in no way calligraphic handwriting. This is just getting the job done. Do. Do. D. D. What I am confident about is that my stroke order is correct. My number of strokes is correct. The shape of my letters is adequate. Okay, so Ra, Ria, Ro, Rio, Ro, Rio, Ru, Riu, R, Ri, Ma, Mia, Mo, Mio, Mo, Mio, Mu, Miu, M, Mi. Bear with me while I do an audio check here. I want to make sure that I'm not making it miserable for those of you listening with the music too loud. Okay, well, apparently I had the music way too quiet. All right, now we're back to Ba. Bia. Bo. Bio. Bo. Bio. Bu. Bu. B. B. As a reminder, many of the sounds we're making here are just absolute gibberish. The point of this is not words. The point of this is practicing the writing and practicing the decoding. Because once we've got our chart complete, we can take our chart and practice going through it. Ka, na, da, da, ma, ba, sa, a, ja, cha, ka, ta, pa, ha. And practice going down. Ma, mia, mo, meow, mo, mio, mu, mew, me. Practice on your own and start going faster. Kana da da ma ba sa ja cha ka ta pa ha. Ka kya go gyo go gyo gu gyu ge gi. Na nya no nyo no nyo nu nyu nu ni. That's the idea. So we keep going. sa. Now here we're going to start to get to hear the other part of the S sound. Remember that it can make an SH sound. It can also make a T sound sometimes at the end of a syllable. But here we're going to hear the SH in some places. So we've got sa, sha, so, sho, so, sho, su, shu, su, she. Ah. Here we get to hear just the vowels. This is just like how we could practice the vowels down here. Remember the in it's a zero consonant. It's a placeholder. So it allows us to write a syllable with no consonant sound. Ah, ya, oh, yo, o, yo, u, you, e, ja, ja, jo, 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 ju, 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 ji, cha, chia, cho, 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 chu, chu, ch, chi, ka, kya, ko, kyo. Notice how it flattens. Ko, kyo, ku, kyu, k, ki, ta, tia, to, tyo. How many of you picked up on the pattern that exists between the non-aspirated and the aspirated consonants? What changes in how they're written? Are there similarities between them? If this is the non-aspirated and this is the aspirated, what changed there? Hopefully what you're picking up on is that these all have something added. From chit to chit, we add the little tick mark at the top. From kiok to kiok, we add the extra line there. From tikut to tikut, we add an extra line on top. So it's that addition that tips us off. There's also another pattern I want you to see, because these patterns will help you with your Hangul, your initial memorization, because there are really, even though there are only 14 consonants and 10 vowels, they're even less when you start realizing, oh, well, if I can remember ah, then I can memorize the pattern that when there's an extra line, extra line, extra line, extra line, it adds a Y sound. So if I can remember ah, o, u, e, then how easy is it to remember the addition of ya, yo, you? All right, we're almost at the end of our chart. Ta, tia, to, tyo, to, tyo, tu, 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 ti. I'm getting kind of bored with our background sounds here. All right, now we've got pa, pya, po, pyo, Ho. Pyo. Pu. Pyu. Pu. Pi. Ha. Hya. Ho. Hyo. Ho. Hyo. Hu. Hyu. Huh. He. All right, now we've got the chart complete. Now you can practice all the way across all the different ways. Ki, ni, di, di, mi, bi, shi, e, ji, chi, ki, ti, pi, he. There you go. So, anybody have any questions about that? Please feel free to put your questions in the chat. Even if you have questions about other stuff, it doesn't have to be about this particular exercise that we're doing right now. I mean, shoot, we can talk about other things. We can talk about Forstella. Anybody followed them in the news lately? What's going on with Forstella? And we can watch some Forstella reaction videos here. Can I skip forward?
Heard of him. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know. Maybe they are. Wow. Wow.
I like some of her production effects. I think the transparency there is kind of nice way to do it, but I think there are better videos we can find.
Hey guys, welcome back. So today is another video from Forstella from this challenge genre compilation video that I found, and this one is gonna be Utopia, and we are entering the rock metal genre era of them. So I'm really keen. Last one that I saw was Dad by Psy, covered by them, and it was a completely different vibe, so hyped, so like energetic. We were like, what? It feels quite cheeky. It's really everything.
This is how he does it. He gets away
This
with.
is so interesting to
Just don't
again. But they
don't show the videos you're talking about, because that way they won't take your videos down. Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. We're here for Korean. I don't see any comments in the chat. We could go ahead and wrap that up and transition, but here's the deal. So practice your writing by doing multiple copies of the chart. Practice that way. Once you're comfortable there, then it's time to start moving on to syllables with more letters. This should be like your first few days of practice. It's a matter of days, not weeks or months. And let's just take a moment to talk a little bit about stroke order. I really didn't. I let you follow along with me there, but I didn't really give you a chance to see much. So I think what I want to do is we'll get out some of our colored pens. They seem to be disappearing. Oh, there we go. They're red. All right. this is just a little bit on stroke order. With this one. Okay, so let's go through some of the first letters. And we're going to make this one big enough to see. So, for example, we take Kyok, one stroke. One stroke, and this is how our pen is moving. One stroke. And we take Nien, very similar, down and over, one stroke. So now our pen's moving down and over in one stroke. Now our first two-stroke letter in the consonants, Tigat, one stroke across, down and over for two strokes. So we do one stroke and then second stroke. Kanada. Of course, I'm putting it together with the A vowel. So, Kyok, Nien, Digat, those are the names of the letters. Now, let me say this about the names of the letters. We need to be able to speak about the letters. We need to be able to spell. But when you're prioritizing what you're learning, I want you to learn the sounds first. I don't want you to stress out about learning the letter names until later. Kanada. Let's go to Ra. Real. 1, 2, 3. Hana. Dual. Set. 3 strokes. Kanadarama. 1 stroke. 2 strokes. 3 strokes. 1 stroke. Hana. Dual. Set. Kanadarama ba. Ha. Dual. Set. Net. Hana. Dual. Set. Net. Araso? Do you understand? So, that's stroke order. Number of strokes, very important. Kana, da, ra, ma, ba, sa. 2 strokes. Hana, dual. I know it kind of seems like it defies the rules, but you got to get... There's no way to not violate something, so we stick with the still going down. So, hana, dual. Counterclockwise. Hana. Hana, dual. Hana, dual. Hana, dual. Set. Hana. Dual. Set. Hana, dual. Hana, dul, set. Hana, dul, set. Kana, da, ra, ma, ba, sa, a, ja, cha, ka, ta. Pa. Hana, dul, set, net. Hana, dul, set, net. Kana, da, ra, ma, ba, sa, a, ja, cha, ka, ta. Pa. Pa. Hana, dul, set. Hana, dul, set. So there we have all the consonants. Now we've got dul, a. Hana, dul. Ya. Hana, dul, set. Now, notice the switch here. So we're still moving left to right. So instead of doing the vertical one first, we're moving left to right. We're going to do this first. Hana, dul, a. Hana, dul. Same way here. Ya. Hana, dul, set. Hana, dul, set. A, ya, o, ya, o. Hana, dul. Hana, dul. Hana, dul, set. Hana, dul, set. A, ya, o, yo, o, yo. What's next? U. Hana, dul. U. Hana, dul, set. Hana, dul, set. Now the easy ones. Kandan han. Double. Hana. 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 There. We have now got down the stroke order for all of the letters. 질문 있습니까? So we've now practiced completing our entire chart, which allows us to put the consonant sounds together with each of the vowel sounds. So we can do things like I'll read it first and then you say it. So, like in a rhythm like this. Ga, na, da, ra, ma, ba, sa, a, ja, cha, ka, ta, pa, ha. You guys are doing great. You're doing great. And so I suggest you might want to take a screenshot so you've got all of the stroke order on everything. Use that to work on practicing your chart there. I guess one of the things I want to stress is that establishing a solid foundation in Korean is going to be incredibly helpful in maintaining long-term learning of Korean language. So get these basics down, memorize all your sounds, practice your stroke order, practice your writing. It's these foundations that are going to set you apart from other language learners. And I know some of you who are learning already are able to understand and speak, but the writing piece is something that you just never had access to. I just want to encourage you. This is absolutely something you can learn, and it's something you can learn rather quickly, and it's gonna all make sense with what you already know how to speak and understand. So I guess that's all I've got for tonight. And we'll go ahead and leave this live, the recording of this live video up so that any of you who need to go back and want to learn how to practice doing that chart, want to practice your stroke order, are able to do that. So yeah, thanks for joining me for that today. Appreciate you all being here. Check the comments one more time to see if there's anything we've left unanswered. I don't see anything there. If anyone has anything they want to share before I go, now's the time.
Performance played.
I think what we need to do is end it with at least the opening. Maybe if we just do the opening, they won't catch us on this and shut down our video. Not the ad. We don't want the ad. I still think this is one of the most amazing performances I've ever heard in my life.
Search for the night in the dawn where light cannot stand as we wander this empty place to find our hope. We must not forget.
Yeah, if you're not already into Forestella, you need to get into Forestella. 자, 여러분 같이 공부해서 감사합니다. 다시 또 뵙겠습니다.